Okay, and I'm back after a coughing fit. Hopefully I'll live now. Let's continue on our way.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced. The middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Doctor.
Welcome, welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
It'll take some time, but I could learn to like it here.
I'm so glad to hear you say so, and promise I'll work hard to make sure that you do. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Okay, if you say so.
Scanning.
Yeah.
Subject identified.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet
Always
on the
be
targeting
vigilant.
package upgrades I
We
asked
have
for.
many
Maybe I
enemies.
should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't get any germs on me.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often. I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
Yeah, well, if you can't get along, it's going to be hard to accomplish anything.
Yeah, even worse, we got a lot of smart guys with fragile egos. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It was good to meet you.
If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal.
Oh, hi.
assure you.
You're back.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a
I'm
brief
glad.
overview of the synth
Well, here we
retention.
are in the Institute, and I'm
Our
wearing
primary responsibility is
Institute
the
modded
recovery of escaped synths
vault
that are
suit
hiding among the
and
human
bowler
population
hat
on the
and the
surface.
Pip-Boy.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Okay, if you say so.
Operating at full capacity.
And we're off. Let's meet the next one.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
What are you gonna do?
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's in this room? There we go.
Come in.
Oh, storage. Nice. Okay, what is this? Advanced systems. Okay. This is where Sean comes to live if you choose the Institute ending.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
And there's his bed. Oh, what's in his... No. No. He doesn't do drugs, he's a synth.
Well, that was productive.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
Oh.
You're to be given full access.
I haven't decided
with the ability
which
to
ending,
relay in and out of the Institute.
Which ending
at
I'm going to
will.
pick yet. I might not pick any at all.
Thank you.
I might just
I'm sure that'll come in
leave them
handy.
all hanging
Given that the
so I
relay is the
can stay
only way to
friendly
access
to all
the
the
Institute,
factions.
handy is something of an understatement. In
Just
case
for
the
fun.
significance is lost on
We'll see.
you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Let's see.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay, well, you say so. So, I picked the Institute last time, like I said, and Sean came to live here. Pardon. It's too bad there isn't a way to be peaceful with everybody.
Is it true?
Okay, oh, there's still somebody left.
77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my
Let's
favorite
see.
one.
There's still somebody
Science division. In the meantime,
up more, okay.
please feel free
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine. call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
All maintenance requests should be directed to Facilities Division.
Perhaps after you've been
I know you'll achieve great things.
make something
We
that's
all
actually useful.
There's still someone I'm supposed to meet and I don't know where.
Your
Father is
presence
more than
here
just
is
our
a
leader.
great gift,
He
not
is our
just to
creator.
Father, but to all of us.
Oh, up more. I'm not reading it right. Grr. Who are you?
Well, hello.
I guess you're from one of the vaults, huh?
That all you have to say? Oh, you're not who I'm supposed to talk to. Oh. Wake up.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah?
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this.
I
There's
never
a lot
played
of
Fallout
machinery
3, by the
behind
way.
these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the
I've
laboratories
always thought of going
and
back
quarters.
and
The
I've
work
got
we do
an
might
old
not be as
Xbox
exciting as some of the other
360.
departments,
I could
but it's at least
get it
as
probably
important.
cheaply,
So,
but
now that you're here and you've
you
spoken
wouldn't
to
have all the
Father,
fun things
does that
like
mean you're on
building.
board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
So, anyway,
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Child synth prototype may truly be the key to our future.
yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, next. The last one is Biosystems, and that's where I'm gonna see if I can find Virgil's cure. Ah! Bioscience. It's right across the way, I think. Pardon. Okay.
time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. Of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Well, let's see.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Not very well lit in here. Alright, where's the... Here. Doesn't say... Huh. Where's Virgil's cure? Ah, here we are. There we go. Pardon. Bye. Oh dear, poor mutants. Why are there no female super mutants, do you suppose? Okay, now I can bring that to Virgil when the time comes.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it?
Oh, I have a
see
mod
reason,
that makes hacking easy.
I
It
have to
eliminates
take
all
matters
but
into my
the
own
right choice.
What we're doing,
It also
it's not right.
makes the lockpicking super easy. You just
Anyone should find this after
you know that sweet spot where it
know that
where
I
it
never
works.
wanted to hurt anyone.
It basically makes the whole lock the sweet spot, so you
understand
can.
me? I'm gonna make sure the whole
It's a great
program
mod.
is shut
I
down.
wish I'd had it to the beginning.
Not for good, then. At least for years to come.
I saw another tape. Where was that?
I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done. The lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Oh, there it is.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24.
There's another
We
one.
just
Okay.
received another batch of subjects. But as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help.
Let me see. I'm gonna look at my list
The
of
two
mods and
most
see if I can
promising
figure out
strains of FE
the name of it.
have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something.
Oh, I need to sign in.
I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
Here we
This
are,
is
my
Dr.
mods.
Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous,
Oh,
possibly.
where is it?
I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Here it is. It's called Quick Hack and Pick for PS4 by someone called Cobol. So find that and... Oh, I don't want to go that way. That's the bad way. That's the way that gets you killed. No need to take the long way around. Okay, so now we're going to go find Father and... Where's the way out of here? No? Let's go see those synth gorillas. There they are. Hi,
Dr.
synth
Holdren's
gorillas.
Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
Yeah, that's the way to go if you want to sneak into that bioscience secret lab. FEV lab, I think it was called. Fortunately, we were able to hack, so... Oh, I gotta turn that quest back on. Alright, let's go find Father. He's upstairs somewhere. Not here.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
Yeah, well, that's how moms are.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Nope, afraid not. No. How do I get there? Let's just go start going upstairs. Oh, up more. Duh. I actually read the little icon. Okay, here's Father's quarters. There he is. Hi, Dad.
Now that you've had a
Except
chance
I'm your
to
dad,
see
so
the
that's
Institute
so weird.
firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia.
Oh,
his memories have been
Libertalia.
erased,
Blah.
and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father.
Is there anything
Greetings.
legendary I can buy?
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Alright. Not that I ever use it, but... What else you got? Oh my goodness. As you can tell, I've got a mod that has pretty much unlimited carry weight, which is... no, not my Fragonite. Oh, you know what? All but 10. So, 24. There we go. Pardon. Ugh. This is why I've been picking all these weapons up. It's not like I'd ever use them. I really like my suppressed deliverer. That's the weapon I use. It's overpowered. Another mod, of course. Oh, I need those. Alright, let's move to... There we go. And now I've gotten all that stuff without having to spend anything. Alright, now, supposed to deliver Talia. Of course, I haven't been there yet, so... Alright, let's see. We can swim there from Fort Strong. It'll take a while, but it can be done. Yeah, may as well. MacReady should show up again. Uh-oh. Alright, it's been 30 minutes. I'm gonna put MacReady in a Institute costume, and then we're gonna swim to Libertalia, or at least close to Libertalia. So I'll be back in just a moment. Stand by.